That's what you would say. Hey guys, it's Julie with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. I'm so excited to have Thomas here today. Woohoo! As I put in my intro, he's got a big heart, he's got a big smile, he's got a lot to say that's gonna build our lives, and I'm so excited to have you on here.
Me too, it's a great pleasure.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so Thomas is the kind of guy, if you know him, you know this about him, he's the kind of guy that will push you till you feel like you're gonna be dead training, and then the next day he'll write you a note that'll make you cry.
True.
That's true, and I think all of you guys, his football kids and all that, I think you guys would all agree that he is just a heart, like even though you push us really hard, you still show that you care.
Absolutely.
And I think that's amazing, because you know some coaches are out there like, you know, pushing so
Drill
hard.
sergeant, just nonstop. Yeah.
Totally. But at least they know you care. So Chris said good morning, Chris
Meza.
Good morning,
brother.
Chris. And Linda, Sarah Lane's mom said hi. Good morning. Good to see you. All right, so TC, take us, Thomas Coakley.
Thomas
Sorry,
Coakley,
I'm gonna
there you
try
go.
to say
Or TC,
Thomas.
whatever you want. Either
Sorry,
one are good.
guys. Thomas Coakley. We're gonna could you just tell us 2 minutes about yourself, like what your life is like right now.
Okay. Well, again, hi guys, I'm Thomas Coakley. I'm actually a newlywed, just 10 months now, coming up
10
on
months.
On the 5th.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, sir. So, married to an absolutely amazing woman, Alex. I'm a mortgage broker, football coach, so go Braves, and I'm a fitness coach as well over at Newton's Law of Fitness. So I love, just helping people, with their fitness goals in every aspect of life. So. I moved out here from Arizona about 5 years ago. It was a complete leap of faith. Yeah, 5 years ago, coming up on 5 years now.
Gosh.
Yeah, so 5 years ago, complete leap of faith. I moved out here with one friend and no family. So the rest has basically been history.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, it says low network connection, babe. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. I'm having like a moment here. Just one. And you're probably also gonna hear a jackhammer outside. If you do, it's okay. They're just tearing the street up. All right, okay, here's the question.
Okay.
If you were on an island and you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, and it wouldn't make you fat, it wouldn't make you have high cholesterol, it wouldn't make you do anything terrible, what would you eat?
Chicken.
Chicken? You like
If I was on an island, if I had chicken, you get your whole protein source, the whole nine. I mean, cholesterol isn't, too bad. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. I can survive off of chicken.
All right. You don't get tired of chicken? Sometimes I'm like tired of chicken.
No, actually, I do not get tired of chicken. My wife gets tired of chicken. I can eat it every night, every day. It doesn't matter.
Not me. All right. So here's what I'm curious. Take us a couple minutes. Tell us about your growing up and who was your greatest influence when you were growing up?
Okay. So, like I mentioned before, I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Grew up in the inner city. I was raised by my mother and my grandmother.
Okay.
So, had basically two phenomenal people who, worked tirelessly day in and day out, both blue-collar jobs, to provide for our small family. So it was basically just my brother and I growing up. And, I would have to say that those two of my greatest influences would be my mother and my grandmother. And aside from God, I always try to remind myself that, I'm a direct reflection of them. So,
I love that. And I know they're so proud of you.
Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, my grandma passed away in 2007. So, still trying to make her proud as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then my mom is, live and well, and
Was she your biggest cheerleader?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. So what are some of the forces that you think, so, I know a little bit about your story and the people that probably knew you a long time ago versus the people that know you today, they probably see a huge transformation. And I'm curious about what are the forces that have shaped you to be the person that you were today? Like, what's made you this person all along the way?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
I know, it's a hard question.
I would have to say just, there's so many different forces that we come about in life every day as we continue to grow older. So we're always, growing and expanding and just, growing, bottom line. So for me personally, growing up fatherless, that had a huge impact on me as a young man. There's a lot of things that I had to learn by myself as an individual. Many trials and tribulations that I went through.
Wow.
And so with that being said, I also, have to acknowledge the perceived negative forces as well. So, any kind of rejection and heartbreak, physical injuries, things that you just, encounter, that I specifically encountered throughout the course of my life that really, shaped me in who I am today and who I'm still becoming.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you would say those kind of drove you and just created sort of your heart for overcoming, your heart for people. What you think that, like, those negative experiences helped you
absolutely.
become?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Wow.
no, for sure. And then on the other spectrum, the greatest influence of them all has been my relationship with God. So you have, both sides at the end of the day.
Well, and don't they both, like, even the positive and the negative, they're always shaping us. And
sure.
like, even when you're going through those places that are hard, it's like that grinding
Yeah.
down the edges, man, that hurts. But it's so good because it makes us more like what we're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
I read the other day that we are more of ourselves near the time of death than we are any other time of our lives, because you're down to the bare basics and the rawness, and that's what is a lifetime of wearing away all of those edges and stuff. So,
Right.
let's see. I'm thinking about, if I don't know if it's even on, babe. It just says recording. It says low network connection. I'm thinking about just going off the Wi-Fi. What do you think? Sorry, guys. I don't think it's not even showing anybody's watching. Huh?